Okay, this is a video on how to create a false bokeh effect. So basically those are lights that are out of focus taken by a camera. So we are going to go to Google Classroom, and then under this false bokeh effect practice, you're going to save both of these pictures. So both of them, right click, save image as, and save it to wherever is convenient for you. Then you're going to go to Photopea and you're going to go File Open, not File New. File Open, go ahead and open the picture of the girl first, and then do File Open and Place. So it's important that you do Open and Place so that they're on the same canvas. Then I'm going to do the city lights. Okay, so we're going to adjust this picture to fill the rest of the screen. Now it's important that the lights are on top of this layer, so make sure that your lights are above her in the layers bar. Okay, so go ahead and hold down Shift on your keyboard, grab from the corner, and we're going to make this fill the screen. Now, normally I do not like this, but because this picture is so much shorter than this picture of the girl, we're gonna not hold down Shift and grab from the center here and just stretch this out just so we get a little more coverage. Okay, then we can tell that this needs to be rasterized. So to work with it better and kind of format it with Photopea, you have to right click on this layer and rasterize. So that's for the city lights, that has to be rasterized. Okay, so again, lights need to be on top and then she is underneath. So right now we can't see her face. The next step is we are going to lower the opacity of these city lights. So above the layers, there's this thing that says opacity. Go ahead and click the arrow pointing down. We're going to lower that opacity enough to where you can see her face, and we can adjust this later as well. Okay, so we're going to stay on this layer, and actually we are going to switch to the eraser tool. So over here in the toolbar, you can click the eraser, or on your keyboard click E as a quick shortcut key. Okay, so we're going to erase, but the first thing before you just start erasing, you are going to click this drop-down list and we're going to lower the hardness of the eraser. We don't want really hard edges. We're going to lower it pretty significantly. And then you can adjust the size of your eraser. You can also adjust the size of your eraser using the brackets on your keyboard. Okay, so make sure again you're on this city lights layer, and what we're going to do is just slowly start clicking away and erasing. Essentially, we're erasing away the city lights over her face. And you can see that because we have a soft edge on the eraser, it makes it look a little bit more natural. And you're going to erase away all of those lights that you see. And if they kind of overlap, that's okay. Sometimes that bokeh effect, which we'll talk about, sometimes it does overlap like that. Okay, so I'm not clicking and painting. I'm kind of just clicking individual sections. And then I might end with dragging, just making sure everything is off of her face. Okay, now we can raise the opacity of the lights just a little bit. So if I go over here, I'm going to raise them just a little bit more so they are a little less see-through. Okay, now we need to crop this down because this looks silly because the picture is so much longer than the actual city lights picture. So we're going to go to the crop tool here, and then you are going to bring this up, line it up with the edge of that city lights photo, and then make sure delete crop pixels is checked, and then you can do the check mark, and then we're all set. You're going to File, Export As, do a PNG or a JPEG, and then you're going to upload it to Google Classroom.